Hey team, Chef Eric Gephart here at Kamado Joe, hanging out with my good friends at atbbq.com. And today we're going to be doing one of my favorite fish off of one of my favorite accessories. I'm talking tuna. This baby can go from 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds. Let's see how fast we can cook it. Let's go. Nice little steak here, okay? Not too thick, not too thin. And this is gonna blister sear and still stay rare. So I wanna blacken it. I want big, bold, quick access to amazing flavors. So go hard. Little pat in there. Knock some on the board. And that's us, okay? And that is gonna provide so much flavor. It's interesting when you're using blackening seasonings, when it hits that oil, when it hits that heat, all those essential oils just explode into exuberance, and we're gonna build a great crust. Let's walk it over to our grill. We're sitting at about 550 degrees. Let's go. Today we've chosen the Kamado Joe Classic 3, one of my favorite grills. All right, so we're gonna be tapping in to the big, bold heat of this grill and that cast iron that just soaks up that energy so well and transfers it to the crust. Come on in, we're gonna put a little oil on here, do our drag test, and start this blister sear. Bit of oil at the top, drag into it, and let it go. Now, if you want to promote an even more intense sear, put a little positive pressure on that fish. You know, this is only going to be about 45 seconds on each side. We want to keep this sushi grade tuna very rare, but we want that big, bold textural contrast and flavor crust. Let's put just a tad of oil right on top and the flip. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just like that, take a look. Amazing crust. Let's go ahead and transfer this over to the cutting board. One of my favorite parts about this fish is the slice. So we're gonna use a really sharp knife. Today we're going with the classic 6-inch boning knife from Shun. And I'm just gonna hold it together on the ends here. And it just slices like butter. Look at that. Perfectly centered, amazing tuna. Now to finish this dish, let's do a little white rice. I'm just gonna center some of this white rice right on the center of the plate and take that tuna and kind of spin it around. I want you to think about the top here almost as if it was a fulcrum point, and that's gonna be our point that's gonna keep everything together. We're gonna drape it right in front. Kind of fan it out so you can see that beautiful red color of the fish. Again, keeping it tight here and spreading out everywhere else. We're gonna take a little bit of this delicious Kim's Gourmet Bourbon-aki and drizzle it right over the top. And that is such a fun little dish to have around as a little snack even. Look at this. Let's get a little piece of this, a little bit of rice with it, and that's the bite. That is everything I was hoping it was going to be. Just stunning. And for those of you who are thinking, oh my gosh, that tuna was only on the grill for a minute and a half, what's the point of firing up my grill? Go outside right now, light your grill, be outdoors, get a breath of fresh air, take a moment for yourself. That's what it's about, getting out there and creating food that is second to none, right? Powered by charcoal, that is your secret ingredient, and being outside. Thinking about it, you know, being in the moment. All right, I don't want to wax poetically about this, all right, but there's value to just firing up that grill and getting some you time in there. So folks, thanks for hanging out with us, and I want to remind you, as always, delicious does not have to be difficult. Cheers, team.